Hello everyone and welcome to IEMLabs. Now in this tutorial I shall show you how to create a simple sentiment analyzer in Python. Now I will be using Google Colab. Now the agenda for today's tutorial is to know what we shall be creating today and how to analyze simple sentiments. For this tutorial I shall be using Google Colab. So what you need to do is open Google Colab on your favorite web browser first. Now what we shall be creating? We shall create this simple sentiment analyzer. Let's say I love this food. It is great. And 4 exclamation marks, and if I run this cell, it will give me sentiment as positive. So we will build this simple sentiment analyzer using Google Colab. So first of all, open Google Colab on your favorite web browser and open a new notebook. Now this will open a new notebook. Now we shall be using a module called vaderSentiment. Now vaderSentiment is a very simple module which can be used to analyze the sentiments of very simple sentences. So using vaderSentiment we shall be creating this sentiment analyzer. Now vaderSentiment is not inbuilt in the Google Collaboratory environment. So that is why to install vaderSentiment, I'm going to write exclamation mark pip install vaderSentiment. Keep in mind that the S for sentiment will be in capital letters. To run the cell, I'm going to click Shift Enter. And we have downloaded and installed the vaderSentiment module into our Google Collaboratory notebook. Now to import the vaderSentiment, we are going to write from vaderSentiment dot vaderSentiment import sentiment intensity analyzer, and we will click Shift Enter to import the sentiment intensity analyzer function. Sentiment intensity analyzer class. So first of all, let us define a function for analyzing the sentiments. I'm going to write def analyze, and the parameter will be text. The text will be as user input. So first of all, we need to create an object of the sentiment intensity analyzer class, and we shall create it as sent object equals to sentiment intensity analyzer parenthesis. Now after that we need to write sent underscore dict or any other variable name, and we are going to write sent underscore object dot polarity scores text. Now polarity score sent object dot polarity score returns a dictionary. That is why I have created a variable sent dict to store the dictionary in that variable. So now we are going to write certain conditions for providing the positive and negative or neutral sentiment analysis. So let's see, if sent underscore dict within third brackets pos greater than 0.5, that is, the positive, negative and neutral sentiments, they should all add up to 1. That is why if sentiment dictionary with key positive is greater than 0.5, that is the majority of the sentiment is positive, then we are going to print that sentiment is positive. I hope you got it. Now for negative, this is going to be LF. Now for negative the key is NEG, that is short for negative, and the sentiment then will be negative. So for each and every sentiment that is positive, negative or neutral, we're going to write we are going to print the sentiment from this function. This is going to be neutral, and now the else would be a sentence which is compound for the sentiment intensity analyzer to analyze. So to say, that is, the sentiment intensity analyzer cannot determine correctly whether sentiment is entirely positive or entirely negative or even majoritarily neutral. That is why we're going to give, that is going to print the sentence to be compound. Now if we do shift enter and run the cell will get run. Now let's provide a text, let's say hello world, and give 3 exclamation marks and run as shift enter. I'm sorry, my mistake. This should be polarity scores. Let's run it again and run this cell again, and we will get the sentiment as neutral. Now if we write I love the food here and give a smiley symbol over here, that is colon first bracket, and do shift enter, we will get the sentiment as positive. So using vaderSentiment we can create a very simple sentiment analyzer, and this is how you can analyze the sentiments and use the sentiment analysis in various problems related to natural language processing in machine learning. So thank you for watching this video, guys. Please do like, share and subscribe, and please do not forget to press the bell icon so that you get notified of any video that we post on this channel. Thank you.